It's late at night, and the swimming pool is nearly empty, illuminated by dim, flickering lights. This pool, a place of intense training and unrelenting discipline, has become a sanctuary of secrecy and escape on this night. Jeremy, the young assistant coach, is finishing up his duties for the night when he hears a faint splash echoing from the shower area. Curiosity gets the better of him, and he approaches, his steps quiet on the wet tile floor. There, in the shadows, he spots a familiar figure crouched down, hiding. It's Alex, one of the team's most promising swimmers, soaked, her swim gear still clinging to her. Her wide eyes look up at him, filled with desperation and fear.
Alex, what are you doing here? Practice ended hours ago.
She hesitates, then looks down, her voice barely a whisper.
Please, don't tell anyone I'm here. Especially him.
Jeremy's heart aches as he realizes whom she's referring to. Her father, Coach Ron, a man known for his relentless training methods and strict, often harsh discipline. Rumors about Ron's oppressive approach had circulated, but Jeremy hadn't understood the true depth of it until now. Jeremy takes her gently by the arm, leading her deeper into the showers to keep her hidden from any wandering eyes. She crouches down, wrapping her arms around herself, her body shivering as if from cold, but more likely from fear. Jeremy kneels beside her, his voice soft and steady.
Alex, are you okay? Are you in danger?
She hesitates, then nods, her voice trembling as she finally begins to speak.
He won't let me rest. He says I'm weak, that I'll never make it without him. But I feel like I'm drowning. I don't even know who I am anymore.
Jeremy's face hardens, a mixture of anger and protectiveness welling up inside him. He places a comforting hand on her shoulder, his touch warm and grounding.
You don't deserve to be treated like this, Alex. You're not alone in this.
As they share this quiet moment, they suddenly hear the heavy footsteps of Coach Ron echoing across the pool deck. His voice booms, filled with irritation and impatience.
Alex, I know you're here. Show yourself. You can't hide from me.
Alex's face pales, and she instinctively moves further into the shadows. Jeremy stands, his expression resolute, and steps out of the shower area to confront the coach.
Ron, she's not here for practice anymore. Leave her alone.
Ron's gaze sharpens, his eyes narrowing with suspicion as he approaches.
She's mine to train, Jeremy. You don't understand what it takes to make a champion. She needs me.
No, Ron. What she needs is someone who respects her. You're pushing her too far.
The coach sneers, laughing bitterly.
Respect? Respect won't make her win. She's weak without me, and you know it.
Jeremy clenches his fists, keeping his voice steady.
Maybe it's time you let her make her own choices.
From the shadows, Alex watches, her heart pounding as she sees Jeremy standing up to her father, a side of him she never expected. She feels a spark of courage rise within her, and as the confrontation heats up, she steps out from her hiding spot, her voice trembling but defiant.
I'm done, Dad. I can't keep doing this. I want my own life.
Coach Ron's face contorts with fury, his voice filled with disbelief.
You don't know what you're talking about, Alex. You'll never make it without me.
Let her go, Ron. She's not your prisoner.
Ron's face twists with frustration as he realizes he's losing control. With a sneer, he turns and storms out, his heavy footsteps echoing through the empty pool area. As the tension fades, Alex lets out a shaky breath, her eyes meeting Jeremy's with gratitude and something deeper. He steps closer, his gaze softening as he sees the mixture of relief and emotion in her expression.
Thank you for standing up for me.
Their eyes linger, and in that shared moment, The boundaries between them begin to blur. Jeremy's hand finds hers, his touch gentle but lingering, a quiet intensity simmering beneath the surface. Jeremy suggests they leave the facility before Coach Ron can return, and together, they make their way through the quiet halls of the building. Every brush of their hands, every shared glance, feels charged with anticipation, a mix of excitement and forbidden attraction building between them.
Come with me. You don't have to go back to him.
Alex nods, her heart pounding as they slip into the night, heading toward his car. They reach Jeremy's car, sliding into the front seats. Silence hangs heavy between them, thick with tension and unspoken words. Alex's hand brushes his, sending a thrill through them both. She looks at him, her gaze filled with gratitude and longing.
I feel safe with you.
He reaches for her, his hand finding hers, and they're suddenly leaning closer, their breaths mingling. Their lips meet in a tender, hesitant kiss that quickly deepens, releasing all the emotions they've held back. In the dim glow of the car, they give in to the moment, exploring this newfound connection with a mixture of passion and tenderness. They arrive at Jeremy's apartment, and as soon as the door closes, they're wrapped in each other's arms again, their kisses becoming more fervent. He guides her to his bedroom, where they take their time, savoring each other's touch, each moment deepening the connection they share. The night unfolds slowly, every movement a mix of desire and trust. In each other's arms, they find solace, a haven from the pressures of the world outside. Their intimacy becomes a release, a celebration of the freedom they've both been longing for. As dawn breaks, they lie entangled, the morning light casting a warm glow over their intertwined bodies. They share quiet laughter, soft kisses, and gentle touches, savoring the warmth and safety of the moment. In the days that follow, their passion becomes a steady, unspoken bond. They continue to meet, finding solace and joy in each other's company. Their love blossoms, blending physical intimacy with a soulful connection that neither of them had ever experienced. One evening, they return to the pool, not as coach and swimmer, but as partners, equals. Jeremy watches with pride as Alex dives into the water, her strokes powerful and graceful. She surfaces, looking at him with a sparkle in her eyes, and they share a smile filled with the promise of a new beginning. They walk out of the pool together, hand in hand, ready to face the future, free from the shadows of the past. Sometimes, love isn't about possession or control. It's about finding the strength to break free and discovering that true freedom comes from the one who sees us for who we are. Together, Alex and Jeremy left behind a world of limits and began a new journey bound by trust, passion, and love. She dives into the water, her strokes powerful yet graceful, a reflection of the freedom and confidence she's found. He waits at the edge, smiling as she emerges from the water, her eyes sparkling with joy. She steps out, wraps herself in a towel, and walks over to him, their fingers intertwining, because sometimes love is the strength to break free from what binds us. And together, they were ready to face the future, bound by passion, trust, and a new beginning.